Hey, what's up guys? It's Jake aka Tag, and today we're back at it again with a Mega Knight deck that people need to start playing. Mega Knight is not very strong in most decks in the meta, but in this deck it certainly thrives. You have so many bait cards that even if your opponent ends up having an Electro Wizard plus Zap, you can still dominate them. You stretch them too thin with counter pushes and they can't accommodate the Inferno Dragon and you run Rampage on them. So let's go jump straight into some games and overwhelm some opponents with the Skeleton Barrel bait deck. So we're gonna kick off the game with Spear Goblins and we're gonna see what's up, see what this guy's got in store for us. I love this Mega Knight deck. I think it's actually pretty strong. People just don't play it enough, man. This Mega Knight deck with Inferno Dragon is unstoppable against P.E.K.K.A. if you're able to get the Mega Knight on top of the Electro Wizard. So that's what we need to do. If he overcommits early on, he's not going to be able to defend with P.E.K.K.A. So hopefully he overcommits at one point. I think he's got P.E.K.K.A. deck for sure. So I'm just hoping and praying that he goes in for some crazy amount of bridge spam right now. He's going to go in for Battle Ram, and he's going to zap this, so we're going to go for a Mega Knight, bounce that back. So he's already used the zap. He won't have Elixir for P.E.K.K.A. plus the Electro Wizard, so we can go in for the Inferno Dragon and eradicate the P.E.K.K.A. really quickly. So let's do that right now, and we'll go in for some more spam. I expect him to go in for an Electro Wizard, so then we'll go in for a Goblin Gang, and he's not able to do that, and we'll show you why. The Electro Wizard will just die here, and then the Inferno Dragon will be able to kill the P.E.K.K.A. So that worked out really well for me. I'm just going to go for a zap, and I just need to go for Spear Goblins now, because he went in for minions, so worked out really, really well, guys. We're just going to go for Spear Goblins, and we want to keep repeating that transaction. In single Elixir, he's not going to be able to drop the Electro Wizard early enough. We're in a protected spot, so we're able to snipe it if he ends up going in for that. So we should be able to just get a lot of damage early on if he goes and overcommits. Unfortunately, he didn't go in for, like, a Battle Ram Bandit push. That would have been really nice. Let's go for a Miner. Otherwise, the Bandit connects to our tower. We can't have that happen today. Going for Skeleton Barrel, and we're going to go in for a Goblin Gang fully surround on top of the Royal Ghost. So we should be able to finish that off without too many issues, and I don't think it's going to... Yeah, he doesn't have Electro Wizard anymore, so this might be our play, guys. Let's go Mega Knight here. Bounce that back. Eat the entirety of the Electro Wizard and Inferno Dragon with our Mega Knight. And I think he's going to go in for minions, and we should be able to zap them and kill them after having Spear Goblins or Bats with them. So we'll see what he does, but this could be really good for me. I expect him to drop minions, we'll zap them, and then we'll go in for a Miner here. And then Inferno Dragon might be able to kill the P.E.K.K.A. if we have a Miner tanking. Oh, he's just going to keep spamming. This guy is relentless with the aggression. Let's go in for a Goblin Gang so then we're able to finish off all the spam. Bandit's not going to charge on us, and he's going to go in for a Electro Wizard as expected. So this is really good. We just need to go in for a Mega Knight on top of everything. So we should be able to bounce this all back. Mega Knight right now. Zap right on top, finish off those minions pronto, and the P.E.K.K.A. should just die, so we're not going to have too many issues. He's played this pretty well, to be honest. I thought he would overcommit early on. A lot of people do, but he's not. He's not giving us those shots to just take his tower out in one fell swoop. But he's going to have to poison here, and that's really good for me. Inferno Dragon will be able to kill the Bandit. That means I'm definitely able to get a Mega Knight down. Oh, there we go. That's the overcommitment that we're talking about, boys. The little Larrys are devouring the tower on the left-hand side. And this P.E.K.K.A. deck is about to get demolished. Let's go in for an Inferno Dragon. Let's go in for Spear Goblins because he has to spend a lot of Elixir on that. Okay, so he's going to end up going in for minions. We have to go in for a Zap here. And we also want to go in for Bats, Miner, save our Goblin Gang for the middle. Actually, we can go for Spear Goblins, and that's fine too. That will kill the P.E.K.K.A. if he doesn't have Zap, which he doesn't, and then the Bats might get on top of the tower because he doesn't have Elixir. GG, well played, and peace out. As I was talking about, this deck does destroy P.E.K.K.A. if you play it well, and if your opponent overcommits once, that's all it takes for you to win the game. So let's move on to the next one, and let's keep asserting dominance. This deck is amazing. Let's go for a Miner and Spear Goblins off to the left-hand side and see what's up, see what's happening. He's got Goblin Gang, and we're going to go zap it. Oh, he's going to zap us as well. That's unfortunate, dude. He's got Goblin Gang. Are you running the mirror matchup here? Do we have a mirror matchup on our hands? That would be awesome. I really hope so, dude. Not too many people play this deck. It's super underrated. So I want to see it, man. I want to see the same matchup here. Give it to Daddy. Let's see it. Oh, no. He's going to have a really obnoxious card. I hate the Giant Skeleton, man. He's probably going to have Clone with it as well. We'll go for the Inferno Dragon. He doesn't have Zap back in cycle, so I think that the Giant Skeleton dies before it reaches my tower. I could be wrong on that, but I don't want to spend Elixir if I don't have to. So I'm going to go in for a Miner as well. And then Inferno Dragon might lock onto the tower. Oh my gosh, it is. I'm going to go in for a Zap. Inferno Dragon might be able to go on a Rampage. Oh my gosh. Let's go, dude. That feels so amazing when that happens. I go for the Inferno Dragon just to make sure that we kill the baby dragon without it splashing on anything. And we know for a fact that he's got Balloon. He's got the Balloon minor cycle with Giant Skeleton Tornado deck that Tehran used to use. And he's going to go in hot and heavy here, boys. He's not going to mess around anymore. He's going to lose his tower. And he's going to probably zap this, and I'll minor on defense. And if he does, then I'll go for bats on defense against the balloon. Yep, here he goes. Then we'll have to go in for Spear Goblins because he's going to zap those. Oh, does he not have Elixir? Oh my gosh, man. We're actually asserting dominance. We're going to make this happen. We're going to destroy him with Inferno Dragon. Inferno Dragon's making magic happen early in games right now. If you can get that Inferno Dragon to lock onto the tower if your opponent overcommits, you can just win it immediately. So I really love the Inferno Dragon. That's why you don't want to spend Elixir on defending a Giant Skeleton that you don't have to, because if I did, I would have lost the game, guys. I'm going to go for Baby Dragon counter of the Inferno Dragon right here, right now. And we're going to save Elixir with a Goblin Gang and even a Mega Knight on top of this, so we get a pretty nice counter push and have the Baby Dragon target no bait cards at all. I think we can 3-crown him. I'm not going to get my hopes up, but I'm a believer. We'll go in for... he's going to get some death damage at least. Dude, he's going to get 3-crowned. I don't know what he's doing. Like, we're at least going to get some death damage on our tower from that Giant Skeleton, but we are going to 3-crown him at the same time, so I don't know, dude. GG, well played, and peace out. That was our 7th win for a GC, and we asserted dominance completely. That game wasn't even close. This deck just destroys people if they're running balloon or air cards because they can't actually ever zap the bats since you have so much zap bait in the deck. So we got a game. We're going to sauce out a good luck, and we're going to go for Spear Goblins off to the side. See if we can get some chip damage here. He's going to have Dark Prince, so let's go in for bats to finish that off. Go in for a Skeleton Barrel to apply some aggression. He will get a Dark Prince hit on our tower. It's not too bad, though. And I want to go in for a Miner. He's definitely going to zap this as soon as the Skeleton Barrel pops. We'll see, though. He should zap it. Oh, he's got Snowball. All right, I see you. Go for a Goblin Gang here instead of Inferno Dragon, because I don't know if he's got Lava Hound. He probably does, after seeing Goblin Cage and Mega Minion. That's at least what I'm thinking of right now, as soon as I see those cards. It could be something different. He could be trying to throw me for a loop here, boys, but I'm not going to fall for any shenanigans right now. I'm not going to go in for an Inferno Dragon on top of Mega Minion and have you cycle Lava Hound opposite lane on me. Okay, you got Ice Golem. Alright. Well, I can do this. I can go Mega Knight, and I can go for bats. You don't have Ice Golem to kite it, and you don't end up having Ice Golem for the bats. So this is really bad for you then, right? If I go in for a Miner right on top of the Musketeer, we might be able to win the game. Do I want to zap it to kill it a little bit quicker? I don't think so. I think we're going to get a lot of damage with the bats anyway. And then I can conserve Elixir. Go in for a Skeleton Barrel, and then go in for Spear Goblins, and then maybe you have to zap the Spear Goblins, and that's really bad for you. Or Snowball the Spear Goblins, because then you don't end up having anything for the Skeleton Barrel. Or you drop a Mega Minion, that's a negative Elixir trade. That's a -1 Elixir trade, and then we still get death damage from the Skeleton Barrel. So that worked out really, really well, man. This deck is just so good at applying aggression in this meta. I love it. We go for a Goblin Gang on aggression as well. Don't think he has Dark Prince back in cycle. Maybe he does. We'll see. I'll go for bats if he does. That's the Ice Golem, and then we can go for bats on offense again. So let's just do that. Miner plus bats. This is such an annoying play if your opponent doesn't end up having so many spells. Because look at all that value. I just killed the Musketeer, and I killed the Dark Prince with this Mega Knight now. So we're just going to get a huge counter push. It's going to be amazing for me. I have Mega Knight and Inferno Dragon coming at him. I can go in for a Skeleton Barrel. The Mega Knight is going to be able to just go on a rampage. He can go for bats. Oh, that was a really good poison. He knew I was going to bats. Well played, dude. Credit to you. When your opponent plays well, you got to sauce out a well played. You got to let them know that they played well. So we need to just focus up right now. We need to cycle back to a Mega Knight. I can't cycle an Inferno Dragon. It would cost too much Elixir. Yep, that was the right play. We'll try to go in for a Zap, and then we'll go in for a Goblin Gang right after. As soon as Skeletons accumulate, we want to make sure that we shut it down. I should have known that he was running Graveyard. For whatever reason, it was just evading my mind. Going for another Miner here. Maybe we can get some damage. Oh, no, he's playing really, really well. The Mega Knight should be able to jump for joy. Not happening today. All right, dude. I'll have to go in for another Mega Knight now. Notice I'm not able to drop Mega Knights plus Inferno Dragons as often as I want, because if I do that, then I don't have Elixir for the defense against the Graveyard. So he's just making me drop a lot of inefficient cards right now. We go for the Inferno Dragon as well, and then we can go in for a Miner in front of the tower because he's going to expect in the back. Trying to get as many Miner hits as possible right now. Miner's going to go ham right now. Let's go, guys. If we defend this, we win the game. So let's go in for Spear Goblins in the back again. And I fully expect him to go in for a Graveyard. So we need to stagger everything, go in for a Goblin Gang up higher, away from the poison. And then we probably need to go in for a Zap as well. Or I can wait for it to die and then go in for... No, I'm just going to wait for it to die. We don't have to do anything at all. Just go for the Inferno Dragon, Skeleton Barrel, Bats, Miner, and just keep up the aggro so then he's not able to go in for more graveyards. The Skeleton Barrel pops, then we're chilling. He's played this so well right now. He caught my Miner as well. Man, credit to you, dude. Real credit to you. Gonna go for Spear Goblins in the side, and then going for a very high Goblin Gang. So if he poisons, then we get more surface area to work with for our Goblin Gang. So it's really important to stagger out your units like I've been doing. This is actually not that great of a matchup as I thought it would be. Going for another Miner, going for Bats. He could get the Goblin Barrel right on top of it, but I don't think he will in time. So we could go for a Snowball, and we could go for a Zap. Maybe if we get one more Miner hit, come on, give it to Daddy. We got it. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. That start was really good for us, but he focused up and he played insanely well, always predicting my miners, making really solid defenses, and making me stress my positions with my Spear Goblins and Goblin Gang. If you drop the Spear Goblins or the Goblin Gang in the far back, it gives you way more room to stagger your Spear Goblins or Goblin Gang, whichever one you didn't drop, up higher and evade the poison as I did with the last push. You have to drop Zap if you want to finish off the skeletons so that they don't accumulate and just take your tower. GG, well played, and let's move on to the next one and let's keep asserting dominance. That was a good one. That guy was super, super good. Hey, so this guy's going to go for a Goblin Gang. Let's go for Spear Goblins to finish that off and give us some type of counter push. Can go for a Miner with it because we have one Steven alive. He's not even damaged. He's out here at full HP, fully thriving. He's going to go for a log on top of the Spear Goblin. That is absolute insanity, having to log a Spear Goblin. That feels so bad, doesn't it, man? So he's going to have log bait after seeing the princess for sure, right? Go Goblin Gang here, and then we can go for Inferno Dragon to captivate the princess so it's not going to kill our Goblin Gang. Oh, you're going to go Goblin Gang to protect it. You're a feisty, ferocious fellow. You don't have login cycle. Let's make it happen. Let's take your tower right out of the gate. The Inferno Dragon is running a rampage, and it's going to kill the princess. Oh, man, we can go for Spear Goblins because he's down so much elixir. We should be able to get even more value. All he has is like, oh, wait, he has Knight? He's enough elixir for that? I thought he only had enough elixir for Ice Spirit. Oh, no, dude. Well, we do get a ton of damage on top of the Knight. He doesn't have Princess in cycle. He's going to go in for a Goblin Gang, and there's the Ice Spirit that I thought he was going to drop earlier. We should be able to get a pretty nice counter push for sure. Let's go in for a Skeleton Barrel Goblin Gang push. We could go for a Zap. I don't think that's going to be our best bet, though. I think we're going to kill that anyway with the Skeleton Barrel pop, so why would I Zap it, right? Potato plays, man. That was my first thought, and I canceled it out immediately. I was like, no, not a good play, bad decision. Move on with better choices in life, Jake. Inferno Dragon is going to run a rampage on the left-hand side. All he has is Knight and Ice Spirit, maybe? Does he have Ice Spirit? Oh, he drops a Knight, he misses it! Dude, if I had went for a Miner already and then just went in for a Zap and redirected it, that would have been so sick. But I didn't expect him to miss that, so I couldn't have done that. He might go Princess, so we have to go in for a Miner here. And then go in for, okay, he went for a Goblin Gang, so we can go and Zap that and get Bats on top of your tower. Oh, Barry the Bat coming up super clutch, getting us an extraordinary amount of value. And his clan is about thunderstorms. He is trying to weather the storm right now, but not so successfully. Go for Inferno Dragon in the back. And if he tries to defend this princess, we just run a rampage on him. If he does that as well, then I just go Goblin Gang and I'm chilling. I think he's going to log this. Oh, he doesn't have to anymore. Rip. I was going to try to apply so much aggression that he just wouldn't be able to keep up with it. So we're going to go for Skeleton Barrel on the left-hand side with Bats. Try to apply aggression there. We're trying to throw full forces everywhere, man. There is no limit to our aggression. We're not letting up anytime soon. You got original log bait, a skillful deck, but we just got to assert dominance, man. It's kind of difficult to play against this perfectly if they end up defending with Knights all the time and Inferno Towers, because if you think about it, I don't have a great answer to the Goblin Barrel. I have Zap. I don't have Snowball to even knock it back. I have to go for a Zap here to finish off the tower. We finish off both towers. That is some more tower crowns for past Royale. Feels great, man. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you.